keep you updated on the capital and financial markets. Here is a recap of what happened. A sweeping change sought by the Securities and Exchange Commission would take fund managers' culpability a step further than current standards if they don't effectuate a greater standard of care. The rule change involves lowering the bar for indemnification of fund managers to ordinary negligence from gross negligence. The latter, current standard, allows limited partners to sue general partners only for recklessness or disregard to obvious risk. But if that were changed to ordinary negligence, then limited partners may be able to sue for simpler mistakes, making it easier for them to bring claims against general partners. It would monumentally change the relationship between fund managers and investors, said Mark Elevitz, partner and chair of the regulatory practice at Schulte, Roth & Zabel, in an interview for the Delivering Alpha newsletter. In order to protect the interests of unit holders of mutual fund schemes, SEBI has asked asset management companies to constitute a Unit Holder Protection Committee by the 1st of January 2024. The UHPC shall be responsible for the protection of the interests of unit holders of mutual fund schemes vis-a-vis all products and services provided by the AMC, ensuring the adoption of sound and healthy market practices in terms of investments, sales, marketing, advertisement, management of conflicts of interests, redressal of unit holders' grievances, investor awareness, compliance with laws and regulations, and other related processes with specific reference to the operation of the mutual fund business. More than a dozen major mutual fund companies in China cut fees in roughly 1,500 fund products on the 10th of July as regulators started reforming fee practices in the $3.7 trillion industry. The money managers, including China Asset Management Co. and Bank of Communications Schroeder Fund Management Company, said in separate statements that management fees in certain equity-focused products would be cut to 1.2% of fund assets, from 1.5% previously. The custodian fee would be reduced to 0.2% of assets from 0.25%. The cuts, which the fund companies said in identical phrasing were aimed at reducing investors' costs in managing their wealth, come after China's securities regulator on the 8th of July vowed to guide mutual fund fees lower. The China Securities Regulatory Commission said it had drafted reform plans after listening to opinions from market participants, and would optimize mutual funds' fee charging model and steadily lower the industry's fee rates. During the celebration of the 85th anniversary of the Philippines Securities and Exchange Commission as the country's corporate registrar, the Commission launched 5 new digital services that will make the registration and monitoring of corporations even easier across the country, along with a capital market initiative that will allow for more investments in the agriculture sector. The SEC, together with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., officially launched the electronic SEC Universal Registration Environment, the electronic SEC Education, Analysis and Research Computing Hub, the SEC API Marketplace, the Electronic Registry Application for Market Participants, and the SEC Check App 2.0. These new SEC digital services were developed by the Commission in line with the President's push for e-governance and thrust to attract investments and business in the Philippines. Come the 15th of July, promoters must disclose to exchanges their family settlement agreements or arrangements that have a bearing or influence on management control of listed entities for such deals to remain legal. In its notified rules, the capital market regulator Securities and Exchange Board of India has said that agreements that subsist as of the date of notification are to be disclosed to the stock exchanges. It was earlier understood that only prospective agreements must be disclosed to the stock exchanges. It was earlier understood that only prospective agreements must be disclosed, not retrospective. FIMM is pleased to announce the release of its annual report 2022 with the theme, "In the Grand Scheme of Things." Visit FIMM's official website to download a digital copy. The latest e-zine is now available for download at FIMM's official website. This edition features articles on the usage of social media for investment marketing, an introduction to vulnerable investors, as well as the recent Global Money Week. Download your copy today and stay informed about the latest developments in the industry. This has been the FIMM TV Weekly Recap. Be informed, stay updated. Be sure to like, share and subscribe.